Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again, and you know how I do my things, telling you all the facts about the news that I've got for you and things that I think about. This particular video, I'm going to focus on what the core team need to do to ensure Pi Network don't lose too many pioneers, because a lot of people are losing faith in the cause, and right now they need to do something to bring them back. Otherwise they will lose them forever, whatever happens, and that's not what we need, because this ecosystem has been built over a period of time. And so I'm going to tell you or give you what the core team should do to ensure that Pi Network doesn't lose way too many pioneers that they're losing at the moment. Anyway, before we do that, you know what to do. Smash that like button, of course, and then subscribe. Share. The sharing is also good, because people need to, know what we're talking about over here. So yes, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, this particular segment, somebody drew my attention to it, and I thought, you know what, let me just do it for all of you, because, or those of you that watch my channel or watch stuff I do. And I thought, you know what, it's true. From what I'm hearing, Pi Network is losing quite a number of people as a result of the fact that, they don't share the belief that some of us do share with respect to Pi. So I understand where they're coming from, but I'm going to give you reasons why, what I think the core team should do, or Pi Network should do, to retain or even get more people to join the Pi Network in order to, boost the numbers, and of course keep mining for Pi. Do you know what I mean? So what do I think? Point number one, I believe that the core team must keep information forthcoming. The information has to be forthcoming, because right now information isn't forthcoming as frequently as it used to be. We used to have weekly updates. Whether there are updates or not, you still need to remind people that we're here, or you're here as the core team, as the founders, and remind them that things are in the pipeline. But information is not forthcoming as regularly as it used to be before mainnet was launched. So people are not as committed to the cause as they used to be. I'm not somebody whose beliefs or faith is shaken easily. My foundations are so strong when it comes to my beliefs. So when I believe in something, I keep it going until the very end. And I don't believe in things blindly. I have to have facts that I have discovered that will make my belief keep going. And right now, I know what I know, and I know what I've seen. So I believe things are happening behind the scenes. I know things are happening behind the scenes. Obviously, certain people are not privy to certain information, so they would just look at face value and say, what's going on? Why aren't we getting any news? So right now, news ain't forthcoming. I don't mind if news ain't forthcoming, but I'm here to represent the people that are not satisfied with how slowly the news is coming out. So that's one of them. I believe news has to be forthcoming, or information has to be forthcoming, for people to keep the faith. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Now, the second reason or second point I'm going to make with respect to why people are losing faith is because there's too many misinformation going on out there, and certain influencers are not helping as well. So if you give false information to people, telling them Pi is going to be $100, $314, $1,000, and so on, and obviously with my first point, information is not forthcoming, then they get very desperate. Now, a desperate person would act up. It's a fact. Desperate people act up. And, you know, everybody's the epitome of that. We get desperate at times that we make certain decisions. However, I would tell people right now that don't let misinformation or information that might mislead you get you to decide that you're going to leave Pi once and for all, because you might live to regret it. You know, certain people did that with Bitcoin back in the day, and right now they know that their luck ran out the very moment they gave up on Bitcoin. So with the way the foundation of Pi has been built and the method they've used, you know, they've used the reverse method, I call it. You know, other cryptocurrencies or other cryptocurrencies, they actually release the coin first before building a community or an ecosystem. We have built the ecosystem, which makes our foundation strong. You can't shake in the foundation. Therefore, there is a lot more optimism in this as opposed to the ones that have just been released without building a foundation. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't let misinformation misguide you. Remember that. Misinformation will misguide you. And once it does misguide you, your foundations will be shaken as an individual or even as a group. You know what I mean? So you're going to have people in your earning team, even friends, even family members, even strangers who are on the Pi network bandwagon saying that Pi is a scam, is the biggest scam of the century, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I saw some on Facebook saying that. Some are trolls, some are the feelings of people. I respect all of that. But the one thing that you have to pay attention to is the core team. So like I said in the first point, the information is not forthcoming as frequently as it used to be. So yes, we all have to push that agenda to let them know that we need information as frequently as possible. If it's weekly, they should let us know it's weekly on so-and-so date or such and such date. There's going to be release of information. So people will be ready for it. But when we feel being kept in the dark, and I'm speaking on behalf of people that have been, you know, discussing their grievances with me, it's not great. It doesn't bode well for the soon-to-be biggest cryptocurrency in the world. I'll be right back. Yes, and then my third point as to why people are leaving Pi is that it leads me back to the first point, but then it's an extension of it. So the first point, what did I say? I said that information is not as forthcoming as frequently as it used to be. So if you want to be forthcoming with information as frequently as possible, the core team I'm referring to, what you should do, the core team, is to ensure that you engage and involve pioneers. Especially, there are new pioneers who don't know much about cryptocurrency, let alone about Pi. So telling them to read the white paper, especially like the moderators do say, oh, read the white paper, read the frequently asked questions. They don't even know what cryptocurrency means. They don't know what blockchain means. So you, the moderators or core team, you can put out tutorials out there, let them understand how cryptocurrency works in general, let them understand how the blockchain works with respect to cryptocurrency, and then you can now usher them into the Pi network and what Pi is about. Remember, you said you want to build an inclusive network. If you're building an inclusive network, there's a truck coming by. Let me just let it go. All right. So if you're building an inclusive network, then I believe the laymen, the ones that are minnows in cryptocurrency, should be taught what cryptocurrency is all about. And then, of course, they will understand what Pi is all about. Because, trust me, I'm doing my best here to teach people what this is about. But if they don't have the foundation, it's going to be hard. You get what I'm saying? If they don't have the foundation, it's going to be hard. But we need each and every individual in the ecosystem. Each and every individual matters. So we shouldn't just think that because we're 30 million plus, we're okay. We're not. There could be an exodus, and that's not what we need. There could be an exodus of pioneers, and when that happens, the numbers are going to dwindle. And I'm a pessimistic person, not blindly, very, very openly with facts. If I didn't have facts, trust me, I wouldn't believe in Pi one bit. But because I do have the facts, there's a test case, I believe in Pi, and that's what I've been trying to make people do. But my hands are tied at the moment, so I'm trying to make sure each and every pioneer stays on board, stays along with us, you understand, and keeps being on the bandwagon. I'm even lost for words at the moment, because trust me, I've seen a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people say understandable things and exercise their grievances, and I respect that. Like I keep saying, I respect that. So my message to the core team is, be inclusive. Don't just tell the moderators to copy and paste things into the chats, which is not coming from themselves, of course, that, oh, they should read the white paper. I mean, minnows and newbies should read the white paper, or they should just read the frequently asked questions. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. And they've been told that pi is $1,000, pi is $314, pi is $100. That's all. So they're in it for the short haul. You understand? And that's not what you need. You need people to be in it for the long haul. To do that, you need to include them. And how do you include them? By making sure that you record something, release something, even on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, whichever platform, Instagram, release it there, but record it and let them understand the basis of cryptocurrency, and then, of course, what Pi Network is all about. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Now, in conclusion, what did I talk about? First of all, I said, look, people are leaving Pi Network, and of course, the people that are leaving are exercising their grievances, understandably so. And of course, I would always advocate the part of being cautious and ensuring that you don't just slide off, slide away. Just understand that, look, it's a very long project, and it requires patience, and it requires people to understand. This is the time that you should keep mining. This is the time that you should try to understand what Pi is all about before we or what cryptocurrency generally is all about, before we actually get into the open network. Because once we get to the open network, which is I call the mainnet, or the mainnet, you will realize that you could be left behind because you don't know much about cryptocurrency, let alone know much about Pi. So I would entreat the core team to ensure that they let information be forthcoming, of course. Let the information be forthcoming. And then, of course, the third point I made, I will not talk about the second point, but the third point I made was that they should be inclusive. You understand? So make sure that people that are minnows to cryptocurrency understand what it's all about. And how do they understand that? Put out footages out there, videos, recorded videos, as to, like a tutorial where they can play it, 5 to 10 minute tutorial with some graphics, so they will understand what cryptocurrency is all about, and not just telling them to read the white paper and read the frequently asked questions, which they will never understand because they're newbies to cryptocurrency. And we should build this economy based on everyone, not just people that are experts. You get what I'm saying? So I am here to deliver the information that I've heard all around on social media. That's all I'm doing. This is not me. This is what people have said, and I'm interpreting it and trying to relay the information to whoever it may concern. And if you're watching this as a pioneer, then you can also help this information go out there by sharing it. When I say share it, I don't just say share it for the sake of it. I'm saying share it so the word goes out there, so people would know what we require of the core team, the moderators, and all the other people that help the Pi ecosystem grow. Okay? The name is Ray. The channel is Rays United. And the word is peace.